the Duke of Death. This is Horus! And to my left, the champion, representing Horus World. She is the inaugural reigning and defending Hughes Academy champion. This is Frankie Quinn!
And our main event for the evening, Horus, a former champion in his own right at IPW and many other places, EPW as well down in Wellington. Clearly feeling himself tonight. A number of proper push-ups at the beginning and one-armed push-up there just to show off a little bit. Normally we'd see Frankie Quinn as the clear favourite competitor in this ring, but I tell you what, Horus has got his own contingent of fans here tonight. Horus, that we saw last time at our Hughes Academy show a couple of weeks ago, rushed the ring after Frankie Quinn's defense against Kokiri and challenged Frankie for this very event. So Frankie never wanted to back down for a challenge, almost immediately accepting this. So they've had a number of weeks to prepare for this, and you have to know both of these very well-traveled and worn competitors, battle-worn competitors, I should say, have clearly done their research. Horus were there with a little bit of a disrespectful middle finger to the crowd using Frankie's finger. Frankie with a bit of disrespect of her own with a little slap. Horus now maintaining control of Frankie Quinn with the headlock, clearly feeling himself taunting to the crowd a little bit. Frankie is not someone you want to take lightly. She, in her inaugural, as I said, Hughes Academy Championship reign so far, she has beaten giants, she has beaten athletes, she has beaten veterans. And maybe she has not beaten someone as dangerous and violent as Horus. Oh my God! Almost a gorilla slam cutter. That was impressive. The first fall goes to Horus.
Let's go, Frankie!
And ladies and gentlemen, both competitors have to 30 seconds to recover now. And Horus is clearly going to use those 30 seconds to keep himself motivated. And what we've said before into past defenses, a lot of competitors have used these 30 seconds to sit in the ring and rest, but Horus is keeping his blood pumping, keeping the adrenaline pumping. He has clearly understood some of the weaknesses of other competitors and is keeping that adrenaline pumping. And again, normally we see Frankie Quinn, if she loses the second fall, we often see her rush out of the gates to even the odds, but Horus keeping the adrenaline going, keeping the blood flowing through his muscles, managing to catch Frankie Quinn out of midair. And I don't know what that slam was, but that was horrible looking. Frankie had Horus yelling out easy. I don't know if beating Frankie Quinn is easy, but I tell you what, Horus is making it look easy. Firmly in control of Frankie in this match. Horus is clearly feeling confident. Throwing Frankie Quinn. Normally the hyper-aggressive Horus would see him follow up a competitor outside of the ring with some additional offense, but again, just taunting to the crowd, did his push-ups, and some impressive ones. We've seen some jumping push-ups, one-arm push-ups, fist push-ups. They're the hard ones. Fist ones hurt. And Frankie back in the ring, trying to fight back at Horus, but Horus having absolutely none of it, driving Frankie Quinn right into the corner. And the strength of Horus on firm display here. Frankie Quinn trying to fight out of his hold, but Horus is not letting her, again with a power slam.
Let's go, Frankie, come on!
And Horus has got such a great strategy in this match so far. I mean, wrestling doesn't have to be hard. Just pick the person up and slam them until the twitching stops. And clearly Horus has got that mentality tonight. Looks like he's calling for the finish already. But a little bit of misdirection from Horus there. Maybe playing mind games with Frankie. It looks like Frankie was preparing for countering Horus's maneuver at that point, but Horus just throwing her right out of the ring. I don't know if Horus sensed the counter was coming. And again, Horus. We often see the ring used as a weapon. It is not often we see the ring used as gym equipment. Frankie is struggling to get to her feet. She's got a 20 count outside of the ring. But Frankie Quinn is an extremely proud competitor. While she could have used that full 20 count to try and get her breath back, she is not having any of it. I don't know what Horus is doing, jaw-jacking with the crowd. Oh, Horus, that's absolutely disgusting. Stealing balloons off a child, who I'm pretty sure it's their birthday. Horus, don't do it. That's a kid's birthday balloons. A kid's birthday balloons. And the balloons fight back. The balloons fight back to Horus. And it's not just the balloons that are fighting back. Frankie Quinn is firing up outside of the ring. And the crowd love it. And the child gets her balloons back. The wrong child, but that's fine. It's the thought that counts. Frankie Quinn is fired up. She has clearly seen the disrespect Horus has shown her for this entire match, has shown the disrespect Horus has shown the crowd, and then is pissed off Frankie Quinn. A reminder there, we get a 20 count outside the ring for Hughes Academy Championship rules. And Frankie taking full advantage of that to brawl on the outside of the ring.
Come on, Frankie!
But while Frankie fires up, while Frankie fires up, Horus is going straight back to the power game, straight back to the slams. Horus there, a leg drop right across the chest of Frankie Quinn. Frankie up at 2. And Frankie has got to be in desperation mode at this point. She's down a fall. Horus has remained in control pretty much this entire match. His strategy of just slam Frankie again and again and again is clearly working. But Frankie, I don't know what we'd normally see. Normally we'd see a tornado DDT, a tilt-a-whirl DDT. Frankie has got the second fall. We are one fall apiece. Normally we'd see Frankie Quinn execute a tilt-a-whirl DDT, but a tilt-a-whirl around the world victory roll, I guess you could call that. And Horus is angry. It looks like gone is the playful Horus doing push-ups and bench curls, bicep curls with the ring. Horus is all business at this point. He's got his business socks on. Frankie Quinn, desperation maneuver to even up the match at this point. I don't know if I think we're going to see a Japanese arm drag with Frankie Quinn. I think Horus was distracted a little bit there, showing off his muscles to the ladies in the crowd. But Frankie Quinn taking full advantage of it. 2 Japanese arm drags and a beautiful wheelbarrow bulldog. And Horus is stunned. Frankie Quinn straight out of the second fall. Going into the final fall of the match. And it looks like Frankie Quinn wants to end this one early. She's not being paid by the hour. Going for sliced bread number 2, but Horus catches her. Oh, another power slam. And Horus is taking full advantage of the power game. That was a very, very late kick out. I was reaching for the ring bell hammer. We saw a flurry of offense there from Frankie to start the second fall, but Horus back in control after that power slam. And Horus clearly feeling confident. Frankie Quinn firing back, but Horus not reacting to it. Oh, and what a backbreaker. The damage that such a disrespectful cover onto Frankie Quinn. There is no way you're going to beat Frankie Quinn with a cover like that. But that wasn't meant to win the match. That was meant to get in Frankie's head, to taunt her, to taunt the crowd, to let her know that Horus knows this match is almost over. And Horus's attack on Frankie Quinn's back is working to perfection. And again, shoulders to the midsection, driving the air out of Frankie Quinn. Driving the ribs into her own midsection. Horus, I was going to say, I guess we're back to seeing playful, taunting Horus, but Frankie Quinn's shutting that down really quick. Beautiful Hurricanrana, taking Horus off his feet. Horus is stunned in the corner. This is Frankie's best chance to get some offense in. And with a double knees Meteora right into the chest, driving the wind out of Horus. And that is such a hard maneuver to recover from. It drives the wind out of you, snaps your head back. Those knees drive right into your chin. There is so much you're trying to deal with after taking one of those, but not let alone two of them. And Frankie Quinn straight into the tilt-a-whirl DDT that she maneuvered out of earlier. But Horus, I don't know if that was instinct or I don't know if that was desperation, but rolling outside of the ring, trying to get his breath back. And if that was strategy, it was an extremely clever strategy because Frankie Quinn was on a roll. But Frankie Quinn straight back on the offense, not allowing Horus to have any breathing room. Oh, what a chop! I mean, Horus felt that chop, but I'm pretty sure the guy he was sitting on felt that chop. And Horus falling straight through the chairs. Frankie Quinn is fired up. Again, another chop right to the chest of Horus. And this is the setup for normally the setup for the sliced bread. Oh, I've never seen her do that before. Frankie Quinn hitting a finishing maneuver, the sliced bread on the outside of the ring. Normally we see Frankie Quinn hit that maneuver and win matches almost immediately, but Horus outside of the ring, I mean, you can't win a match outside of the ring. But that has shut down Horus's offense and any chance of him getting offense after that. That is a hard floor that Frankie just executed her finishing maneuver onto. And Horus, the guy who was clearly on the offense for most of this match, is struggling to move. And the strength of Frankie Quinn picking up Horus like that, I was stunned. Horus is a big guy. Going straight back to sliced bread number 2 again. No, the sliced bread bulldog. 2 hits at the finishing maneuver. 1, 2. Your winner and still Hughes Academy champion, Frankie Quinn. And what a hard-fought victory that was. The crowd absolutely love it. But Horus took Frankie Quinn right to the edge, right to the limit. And Frankie Quinn, again, coming out victorious. And the list of names that she has beaten so far has been a who's who of New Zealand wrestling. No one has been able to wrench that belt from Frankie Quinn's grasp.